Good morning. My name is Leonel Catari Guarachi. Is coronavirus in emerging. The oxygen increases the widest in the Santa Cruz and already the block. The oxygen crisis is not solved in the country. In Santa Cruz and Oruro, many citizens began to block to demand the promise of this input, and in Chorija, the local authorities cannot install more intensity carry unities ECU for the lacks of this the input. In Santa Cruz, dozens of people were stopped in the line the for up to the 48 hours and the oxygen. The plant could hold out any longer and blocked 77 Avenue for a few hours yesterday. Then in the absence of hours, the family returned to the ZEC to acute this vital element. Where are they here? The 48 horas, nobody noticed that in our homes, he was patients the wow the new oxygen, and if we do not get it, they sight on of the citizen war that was in the lane. The families of patients why COVID, the now said that drugs entered the plans of these iPod and the lab why the full the tanks. We also need oxygen. Said another of the affected people, according to local media, many people die to sleeping and the door of the plant settled in their vehicles is tall, tend to sleep of or use spend the ning the white brackets. According to testimonies for people want to make the pilgrim the for exigent the reservoir sell the cylinder the spill for between the 500 a 700 bolivianos. But the price set by the governor is 123 bolivianos. It is important that the executive monitor these providers so they do not profit from the suffer of the people. They said no of those affected. According to Cadena A, only of the oxygen distribution company located and kilometer 11 Zephyr that it will close its production between 7 and 8 days. But the people were waiting in the place decided today why the hope of getting a barrel of Santa Cruz is department artist it be the ear hub of the coronavirus pandemic. According to Minister of the Health, every day is report a light more than the 1,000 casos and beating and the trend and the 50 deaths. Cochabamba is increases due to lack of oxygen. Furthermore, this department registered between 900 and 1,000 cases per day. Yesterday, in this department, the two hospitals, the North and the Caja Petrolera de Salud, activated their codizet due to the lack of oxygen is authority affirming that patients could be due to the lack of for a pod. As, as in man section of the fourth country, Many people have to stand in lock lights at doors the oxygen companies to have a tubes refilled. In Aurora situation are similar in the advance of response those of the people block in Oruro, La Paz, in Guay. There is concern in Potosi. In Potosi, the National Health Funds CNSA report Troy as a statement that the institution declares itself in a state of emergency and as red alert to do the lack of oxygen. This input is of the utmost importance of to preserve the life of our population despite the fact that an decrement was made while the COVID Center of Severely dependent of the governor, but the request was denied by the person in charge of the center, the NOSIT. The CNS of Potosi did not said that the speed making an agreement why the Calcutta distributor for the provision of medical oxygen today the we were repressed and the star and indicate that the structure of Inger authorities the provision is a restriction to the fund they are looking to install more UTI. In Tarija, the governor of the department, Oscar Montes, saying that in the face of the rise in the COVID case, shall authorities are the try to ease intensive care beds, but they cannot move forward with ease play the because there is not oxygen. He observed that the process of the UTI is useless if there is no that vital I put to guarantee the operation of the those units, the fast, the wide the situation, the municipal, the council of Tarija is issued allowed to acquire and the oxygen and plant as soon as possible. According to Minister of the Health, Jason Ausa, a couple of days ago, the purchase of this input dependence of the municipal and the governance despite this situation. The government is asking more than the 400 tons of this element from the three the country, Argentina, Brazil, and Chile, but this amount comes to the country like the lightly and the people begging to despair. Thank you. Bye bye.